Hey everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Recap, a Guys Review. How are you? We got some Clare and Dale updates. All right, as you guys know, yesterday, Reality Steve posted some updates, some Clare and Dale sightings in Jupiter, Florida. The question being, are they back together? What are they doing? Everyone's getting all these rumors out the way. Is she knocked up? Is he actually the father she told him he would never be? What's going on with them? Only in Florida. People are wondering, they must be back together. They're not wearing masks, and I remind them, they're in Florida. No one does what they're supposed to do in Florida. Leave a note. Let me know if I'm right. So yesterday, here's Reality Steve. He found these images. I'm referring to them as the Zabruta film of Bachelor Nation. The photo heard round the world. Just a dorky little Dale Moss over here and a very sassy Clare Crawley. So this was them running from their problems or whatever they were doing, as we mentioned. You saw that video. Well, we have some updates, folks. Okay, you guys know me. Come on, what is I going to leave you hanging with no updates? Oh, it's your boy Dave, Uncle Dave over here. We're going to give you some updates. I know I said I was only going to do one gossip video a week. Psych. Remember that term, psych? Not. All right, here we go. So E-News, the only reputable place to go for your smut gathering, posted a few updates here. I guess I'll just read the article for you, then I'll show you the photos that TMZ has from where they went out, and then we'll talk a little bit about that engagement ring, because talk about Dale Moss on the rocks. She's got a big rock, and we're going to have to find out if she's keeping that or not. So anyhow, here's the article. It's why Clare Crawley finally caved and reunited with Dale Moss after their breakup. Clare Crawley finally caved and agreed to see Dale Moss in person following their split last month. E-News has exclusive details of the reunion in Florida and whether she's ready for take two. All right, well, that's more news than I had before. It turns out Dale's been wanting them to talk it out, get back together. And I have to give him credit. They could have called the paparazzi, as he did in New York City, and staged their photos, but for sure the photos that Reality Steve came across were from a fan of Bachelor. This is for sure not set up. A lot of people are saying, oh, Bachelor producers coordinated this so that they could dodge all the scrutiny hitting Bachelor Nation. And it's like, look, your boy Dave is going to cover both stories. I'm just going to get a little bit less sleep. You know what I mean? For people to think that Bachelor producers have enough like wherewithal to stage a Dale and Clare meetup to get a little bit of attention over old Bumpin' Harrison over there is insane. It's the same thing with most conspiracy theories. It's like, to think that the government's smart enough to cover up aliens, maybe they are. Who knows? All right, speaking of aliens, this is a goofy-looking guy. Big, tall guy, little ears. Don't shame him, Dave. I got big ears. This is a big ear shame. I'd like to split the difference with him. We could get a normal person. All right, so why'd she cave? Let's go into it. Clare, I am going to be full of digressions today. Clare Crawley and Dale Moss' love story might not be over just yet. After a super speedy engagement that's an understatement, but 4 days long, and sudden split, the Bachelorette star appears to be on a path towards reconciliation after reuniting in Florida. On Tuesday, February 16th, fans spotted Clare, 39, and Dale, 32, walking hand in hand on the streets of Venice, Florida. The causal pair, I don't know if the causal pair? The casual pair both wore sneakers and black workout pants along with sunglasses. An eyewitness told an eyewitness. Why are we pretending like this is a real story? So much big happening on in the world, but I will cover what I want to cover. An eyewitness told E! News that the exes hung out at the downstairs bar at Nokomo's Sunset Hut that night, enjoying a couple drinks during their hour-and-a-half chat. They were all smiles, the insider said. They seemed like they were having a good time. It was just the two of them. Fans are now wondering if they have officially made up. So what's really going on between them that led to the cross-country meetup? A source close to Clare exclusively told E! News Dale had regret over everything that happened between him and Clare and has been reaching out to her recently. She finally caved and decided to answer his calls and talk it out with him. Well, there you have it, folks. So that's from E! News. They exclusively told E! News, like, wow, cool E! News. So cool. Oh, there's more. The source went on to explain she's been trying to move on, but it's been very hard. She wanted to see him in person, so she flew to Florida to be with him. During a pandemic, mind you. That is a long-distance travel for a little bit of that Dale Moss energy, if you know what I mean. According to the source, Dale wants to prove to her that he's a good guy, noting that Clare forgives him for the drama that led to their split and wants to be on good terms with him. They aren't back together, but Clare has expressed she misses him and wants to work it out. Who is this insider anyway? Who could this be? Very interesting. Clare forgives him for the drama that led to their split. Well, what is it, folks? What's the drama? Does it have to do with Dale's cousin? What happened? It wouldn't be surprised if Dale did something sort of stupid. He's young. He's dumb. He's full of influencer energy. And he's got that check mark. He'll give her the check mark, all right. So what's the deal? Was she did she flip on him the way we saw her do on the TV show because of anxiety, where she just gets mad at people? You're not paying attention to me. You're not kissing me fast enough. Get that lie off my face. That's not a green smoothie. I want pink. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going on over there with them? Very nice pectorals he's got, though. Dale is in shape. So then the article finishes. Dale announced on January 19th that they'd called it quits 2 months after their engagement aired on ABC. Which means that they were, engaged for maybe 4 months total, if you include the lag time. Initially, E! News learned he broke it off because he wasn't ready to get married, leaving the hairstylist completely devastated. However, multiple sources familiar with the situation told E! News that the real reason behind their breakup was Clare suspected the former football player of cheating on her throughout their relationship with real estate agent Eleanor Shrugo. However, a source close to Dale, E! News, a source close to E! News, he has remained faithful. This is horrible journalism, and this is not even a real sentence. I'm trying to read this over here. So that's it, folks. That's it. Is this a different article? The article is just nonstop. I think that's what they do. They just add on to previous articles so they get you to keep reading. I'm on to you, E! News. I'm on to you. All right, so what does TMZ have to say? TMZ released some photos of this little happy hour 90-minute chat that they had. Look, if you're not on good terms, it's hard to have a 90-minute chat. But I've also had tough conversations with exes at a bodega in New York City, and sometimes you just need to deburden yourself from a bad breakup. They went through something we will never understand, guys. We have to realize that they got engaged on TV in front of people. And with all that comes a whole slew of issues we'll never understand. We'll never completely know what it's like to do that. So we can try our best to be oh, Dale's an a-hole. Oh, Claire's crazy or whatever. But it's we don't know what it's like. There's sleep deprived. There's alcohol. There's whatever. There's anxiety. There's pressure. There's a lot of things. So maybe Dale is a good guy. Imagine that. Maybe he's a good guy, trying to navigate fame, trying to navigate who he is. Apparently, he was with this real estate agent trying to find a home so Clare and him could move into a new place. Of course, there's going to be photos of him and the real estate person together. I've already covered all of this. As far as I know, they're just rumors still. They're still just rumors, All right. It's like everyone out there is so conservative that they've never seen a guy out to dinner with a group of people that's not his wife before. It makes me wonder, what you guys think of me. My fiance, she can go out and hang out with friends that aren't me, and I can do the same, and it doesn't have to be a whole big thing. It would suck for a relationship. Once in a while, I'll get trolls in the comment section that'll be oh, your lady's cheating on you, and it's well, that sucks that you say that. I can't imagine what it would be like for people to print that in the news to question your relationship. I can't imagine how hard it is once the relationship opens up to the public eye to deal with all that. So here they are. Sipping on, let's read this. Let's read the quick article. Bachelorette star Clare Crawley, Dale Moss hanging out again after their breakup, hitting a bar in Florida less than a month after going their separate ways. There they are. People that said, oh, I don't know if it's them. I mean, this is them. They're drinking Moscow Mules, out of the little copper glass, the little, Russian favorite. TMZ's obtained these pics of Clare and Dale. Okay, we already know that. By the way, the fact that E! News is we have the exclusive story. It's sorry, TMZ has the exclusive photos, so you can suck it, E! News. Folks, never thought I'd say that before. Suck it, E! News. Who are you, E! News? Who are you? Who am I? Folks who were there tell us Clare and Dale downed a couple Moscow Mules as they hung out by the bar for about 45 minutes. Then they left together and walked down the front. All right, so E! News says it's 90 minutes. They say it's 45. Is it all made up? Who knows? No reports of hand-holding, but you can see in the pics there was no social distancing going on either. Yeah, that's them all right. That's them all right. How about I want someone to take a photo of the person taking a photo of them just to show them how creepy they are. It's pretty interesting to see Clare and Dale enjoying each other's company once again. Remember, he ended their long-distance relationship last month. Unclear who initiated this reunion or if this is a full rekindling of their relationship. But for all you hopeless romantics, we're saying there's a chance. Very interesting, folks. And my video that I made earlier today was with Mike Johnson and Rachel Lindsay talking. And Mike Johnson said something interesting. It wasn't about the Dale and Clare story, but it kind of relates. He says he gets annoyed when people say, I love you, but then break up over one action. So let me know what you guys think about that. Can a relationship be repaired after rumors of infidelity, rumors of like issues within your family, bi-coastal issues? Can I love yous be repaired? You know, is this just a small speed bump on a lifetime journey that they have together? Am I jumping to conclusions? Maybe, but I got time to fill, so I'll talk to you guys about it. You know what I mean? I love addressing things like this because it's not unlike... Oh, my sister's calling me. Get out of there. It's not like, sorry about that. It's my mom's 25th wedding anniversary with my stepdad tonight, so we're planning a big thing. So sorry about that. Let me finish this video. So yeah, it's interesting because this is the human condition that we talk about. No one's perfect. People are on again, off again. People start a relationship with one thing in mind, and it can turn into something else. It can evolve. We don't know how it is, but we'll keep updated on it, and we'll have to see. I'd love to know what you guys think. Are we giving them a chance? You know, because here's the deal, right? When it comes to Bachelor, I always preach like we can't always believe everything that we see on the show. You know what I mean? So can we believe that maybe Dale's not a bad guy? Maybe Claire's not a bad girl. Everyone says, oh, she's had so many chances. Well, how many chances have you had, Deborah? We've all had a lot of chances. The funniest part about this, like I said in last video, is how mad I bet her girlfriends are because they came to her support. She got a haircut. They were like, forget him. We're going to take care of you. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, shoot. She totally destroyed that Jenga tower we were building. It reminds me of this time. I've said this in the comment section, but I'll share it with you guys. I remember when I went through a big heartbreak years ago in New York City. I got dumped, broken up with. Oh, it hurt so bad. For like a month, we didn't talk. We deleted each other's info, blah, blah, blah. And then she texted me one day and was like, oh, I want to talk. I want to like make sure we're on the same page and we're okay. And I was like, all right. The next thing you know, we popped a bottle of red wine. And then the next day, my buddy, my roommate, who had helped me get over her, he took me to sporting events. He punched me in the face. He got me drunk. He was like, you're better than her. You know, all the things a good friend does. And then the next day he sees her and he goes, how could you? How could you do this to us? All that we built. And I'm like, hey, sorry, what can you do? You know, we're human, folks. They're no better than us. They were just on a TV show. Get real. So here the question is what's going to happen with that rock? Clare Crawley and Dale Moss, she has a 4-carat rock. According to the reps, Crowley's ring is a central cut diamond that is framed by 2 shield cut diamonds surrounded by 145 smaller round cut diamonds. The whole ring is a whopping 4.5 carats. That's ridiculous. So as far as we know, when it comes down, and by the way, they said it was similar to Garrett and Becca's. Where did they say that? Season 14's Bachelorette, Becca Cuffrin received a similar 3-stone style from ex-fiance Garrett. And of course, Garrett and Becca broke up exactly 2 years after their show aired. And the deal is with Neal Lane, you have to be engaged or still together for 2 years after the air date to keep the ring. We're talking about like $130,000 rocks. This is a big deal. Even if you break that off the ring, you're going to get some good wholesale money for that regardless. You know what I mean? They're going to repurpose that ring. No one wants the energy of a bachelorette ring. No one wants to start their engagement knowing, oh, this is the ring that Dale Moss broke up with. You know what I mean? No one wants to know that. But I don't know. I don't know if she still has the ring. And if so, and they get back together, I guess the time that they broke up shouldn't count towards the 2 years. So if they broke up for 40 days, they should have to be together after the initial proposal airs 2 years and 40 days. Does that make sense? Anyway, folks, I digress very greatly right now. But I got another video coming up right after this. I'm going to record a video right after this about Rudy from Listen to Your Heart. Here's Rudy right here. Do you guys know her?
Yeah.
So she was on Listen to Your Heart, the Bachelor show, Listen to Your Heart. I'm going to get into the whole story about her. She's got a lot of drama going on, a beautiful voice, and turns out she might have been dating a guy on the show who actually had a girlfriend, Jed Wyatt style. All right, folks. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the like button on the way out. Bump the like button like you would hit a Harrison, and then smack it like a mole, you know, and then leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and I will be back very shortly Bye, everybody. Dale and Claire.